Grüezi and welcome to the Switzerland Meeting New Friends podcast, a podcast to bring people from all over the world together. My name is Sandra, I'm 100% Swiss cheese, living in Switzerland. So, today we speak about the Swiss mountain passes. During my recent vacation in the mountains, I noticed how important actually the mountain passes are and actually how beautiful the region is. I think Switzerland is not only cheese, shocky, and it's also the Swiss mountain pass. I will tell you some information about the passes and then my tips. Imagine you're in the north side, the Canton Uri, and you want to go to the south, to the Ticino. And between is the mountain Goddard. How do you get to the other side of the mountain without tunnels and cable cars? And how do you transport all your things over the mountain? Of course, roads over the mountains with a lot of curves, up and down. I will tell you this in the example of the Goddard bus. I told you that the Goddard bus is very important because it's in the Canton Uri in the north and then the Canton Ticino in the south. And as well, if in the north is rainy, in the south, because it's a little bit Mediterranean weather, it's good. Or in the opposite. So since the Middle Age, the Goddard was important in the role of the Swiss history. So beginning was just only to the mule track and then on roads and street. And as well with the carriage from the Goddard bus. Or the Goddard bus or the Goddard is still important for trade and as well was important for trades. So the goods came from the Mediterranean Sea, then up, then to the Goddard and then further to the north. And actually every Swiss person should know the Goddard. Do you know actually the Teufelsbrücke, the Devil Bridge? This bridge is between Göschenen and Andermatt, and this in the canton of Uri. And do you know the legend about the bridge, the Teufelsbrücke, Devil's Bridge? So the legend said that it was built by the devil. But then let's speak about the legend. So people failed to build the bridge. So then a man said let the devil build the bridge. And ta-da! The devil came and said, okay, good. I will build you the bridge, but the first person who crossed the bridge is mine. And the people said, okay, good. And then the bridge was built, and then the people sent a goat over the bridge. Of course, the devil was so angry. He took a big stone, but then an old woman came and then he gave a cross in the stone. The devil was so confused by the woman that he threw the stone over and over to the whole Schöllenschlucht to Göschenen. And now you can still see the stone, the Teufels Stein, the devil's stone, And of course, you can still cross the Teufelsbrücke. For me, when I'm crossing through, for me it's really Swiss history, this legend. So you can see this stone, and then you drive up, and then you cross the bridge. And for me, that's really, really history. And as well, in next to the Schölen, the Teufelsbrücke, is the Suvorov monument. So because the Russians and the French people fight years ago, over 100, 200 years ago. Yeah, so you can see still the stone, of course the bridge and the monument. Yeah, good. Then the Goddard Massif has always an important place of Switzerland. I told you this before, but especially in the Second World War. The Redwi. Every Swiss person should know the Redwi, what the Redwi is. The Redwi, or the Redwi in French, was a defensive plan developed by the Swiss government. And yeah, now the mountain Goddard has holes like the Swiss Emmentaler cheese. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And actually today this pass is still very, very important. Of course, right? We have the old Goddard tunnel, the old one, then the train tunnel, of course, then the old road tunnel. Yeah, and then the Goddard Basis Tunnel, opened in 2016. The people built this tunnel 20 years, and now you can take the train from Lucerne or Zug, and you drive through the tunnel, and you are faster than before. That's really cool, and it's a large tunnel. Yeah, but we know the Goddard tunnel, the road tunnel, the car tunnel, is always busy. Yeah, it's really, really known for much traffic jam. For Easter, for holidays, and yeah. So actually, if you want to pass or drive through the tunnel to Ticino, listen to radio, because maybe they talk about the traffic jam. Yeah. So Switzerland has many mountain passes. Sometimes they are like country borders or Kantonsborder. Yeah. The highest pass is the Umbrail Pass. It is from Canton Graubünden to Italy. And the highest fully located in Switzerland is the Nufenen Pass, from the Canton Wallis to the Canton Ticino. And what's really cool, you can pass some of the, or you can cross the passes as well. Sometimes, not all, but by bus. That's really cool. And it is as well important. Please check first if the pass is open or closed, because in the winter times they are closed, and in the evenings as well, in the summer times they close. Or even for too much snow, maybe some stones are on the street. Yeah. So I just got the information that I was with my parents to the Suschen Pass, and now I got a message that it's closed because of stones. You see? Yeah. Genau. Then, of course, many mountains have tunnels for cars and trains. Like I told you before, the Goddard Pass. The Goddard mountain has both, like the pass and the tunnel. And then, of course, the Furka. The Furka has a train tunnel, and you can take your car on the train, and then the train takes you through the tunnel, and then you are in Wallis or Uri. That's true. So, and now to some examples. The Goddard Pass is from the Canton Uri to Canton Ticino. Then Furka to Canton Uri to Wallis. Susten Pass to Canton Bern to Uri. Oberalp to Canton Uri to Canton Graubünden. San Bernardino, Canton Graubünden, Canton Graubünden. Yeah, and now to my opinion. This recent vacation in Andermatt in Canton Uri has showed me how important actually the passes was and still is even today. So actually the fastest way to get to the Canton Wallis from the Zentralschweiz is to take the car to the pass through Furka, or take the car transport with the train to the Furka tunnel, or through the Furka tunnel to the Wallis. Yeah. Or if you're in the north and want to go to the south in Switzerland, to Ticino, the fastest way is the Goddard tunnel for the car, or then the Basis tunnel for the trains. Yeah. And as well, if you like to drive and have time and like to drive not on normal street, not on highways, please discover it. I really like the Goddard Pass because it has so much old history, and yeah, it has a restaurant on the top, a museum, and a beautiful lake. And sometimes, or it's every time, of course, colder than in in the city or someone not on top. So yeah, of course it's cold. On my vacation, I did with my parents the Goddard Pass, the Furka Pass, the Grimsel, the Susten, a part of the Oberalp. And what I really like is I slept in Andermatt, and then I drive up to the mountains, and then there were snow. So I saw my first snow from this year, so that's really cool. And then drive down and no snow. That's cool. And what I really like is how beautiful it is. So you have a beautiful landscape, and as well a beautiful view to the mountains from the mountains, and it's beautiful, really beautiful. When you cross the canton or the country borders, you can hear the other language or the dialect, or you can see the landscape, the different landscape and the different houses. So of course, if you're the Canton Uri and go to the Furka Pass and drive down to the villages, you have other houses. That's true. You have the Walliser houses. So beautiful. Of course, I heard so much about the pass because of radio, television, and school. But when I drive over the pass, now I have really pictures in my head. If someone tells me about the pass, I can say, yeah, I have really been, and that's what I really like. So to see, or even to give some important information to you, because I have been, and that's really what I like. As well, my mom told me that when she was young, she did trips with her parents, so my grandparents. Not normal trips. She discovered mountain passes and she hates it. Yeah, but now she can show me the different passes, and she can tell me what's important there or what's important there and which content we are, and I'm learning, and that's really what I like. So if you really wanna go through the past, take your kids, someone as well, because that's really Swiss history. And in the end, Switzerland is not all about shoki and cheese. We are really proud about our mountain passes, like Goddard or something else. So yeah, good. I hope you learned something about the mountain pass in Switzerland, and maybe I see you soon there. And yeah, give me a like or a comment in YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, see you soon. Have a nice day. Tschüss zusammen.